the girl who carried her brother to school, Zhang Zetian, shouldering love, responsibility, and dreams. In a small town in Henan province, a teenage girl walked to school every morning with a heavy backpack slung over one shoulder and her younger brother strapped to her back. Her name was Zhang Zetian, and when she was just 14 years old, her family was struck by tragedy. Her mother had died suddenly, and her father, unable to care for both children while working full-time in a distant city, had to make a difficult decision. He left Zetian in charge of her infant brother. But Zetian refused to abandon her education. So every morning, she wrapped her baby brother in a thick quilt, tied him to her back with scarves and belts, and walked several kilometers to school, through snow, mud, and heat. She carried a textbook in one hand, a bottle of milk in the other, and her brother on her back. "I didn't want to fall behind in school," she said. "And I didn't want to leave him behind either." A quiet inspiration. Her teachers were astonished. While most students complained about homework, Zetian was soothing a crying baby between lessons. She rocked him to sleep during lunch breaks and fed him with one hand while doing math with the other. She never asked for special treatment. Eventually, her story made its way to local newspapers and then to national news. Photos of her, slender and serious with a baby bundled on her back, went viral. People across China began referring to her as the real-life Mulan, not for fighting wars, but for shouldering a life few adults could endure, lifting the weight of two lives. Zhang Zetian never saw herself as extraordinary. "Many girls would do the same," she once said. "When your family needs you, you don't think, you just act." Thanks to public attention, her family received donations and better housing. Her father was able to return home more often. Zetian eventually graduated with top grades and continued her education, determined to study early childhood development, inspired by the brother she once carried through every school day. The legacy of love. Now in her 20s, Zhang Zetian is a youth advocate for rural education and family support. She often speaks about the hidden burdens many girls carry as caregivers, daughters, and students, and the strength it takes to keep walking forward. She may have carried her brother on her back, but it was her will, her quiet, relentless love, that carried them both toward a better future.